Yo, what's up? Hello again, guys. Sorry for the ads. But today we are using Raid Boss, Blastoise EX deck. New with new tools, new set of cards from A2, and we are using one of Juregice as a basic Pokemon who is tanky and not weak to electric, our fifth Pokemon. And we are using two Giratinas as a tank who is who has who has not a retreat cost, who does not have a retreat cost. And we are using the whole Blastoise line. We got two potions, one X speed to pivot out our Squirtle if we drew it first turn. Then we are using one Pokemon communication to fix our bad hands and one giant cape. But this giant cape is just for the fancies. But if you want to make this deck more viable, I think the Rocky Helmet is much better option for it. And of course we are running two Misties to swing earlier than our opponent expected. And that's the deck. Now we're going to play some games. The three. Don't know, guys, but I'm trying to make Blastoise viable at least. But I tried this deck on a tournament and it beats a lot of water decks on a mirror, but I struggled on Celebi because I am not running fifth Pokemon and they are using two Sabrinas and one Cyrus now. So I tend to add Regice here. I think we are against a Palkia deck. This, I think Blastoise is a positive matchup against a Palkia because of its bulky HP. But with Manaphy, they can ramp really fast, but it doesn't matter because I have a lot of experience beating Palkia instead of because I have a lot of experience beating Palkia despite them having a high roll on Misty. When playing this deck, you just need this setup. Only three. When you're playing this deck, you only need three basic Pokemon. Don't put another basic Pokemon here because it becomes a liability later on the game. But before we put the energy here, we will use Misties on Squirtle. So if we roll head, we would put the energy on the Regice or Giratina. But we low roll, so we put it on Squirtle. They have the Mamoswine deck, which is very scary for us. Because Mamoswine can go toe to toe with Blastoise. We're still going to put the energy on Squirtle. But we are on the... Our back is against the wall on this game. Because we don't have a War Turtle on curve. We just need Water Turtle really. Or just a basic Pokemon that we can Pokemon communication. Or that. And we're unlucky on this game. If we manage to get the War Turtle here, we could win the game. But yeah. Because we have Blastoise in the back. If once we got 5 water energy on our Blastoise, we can one-shot his Palkia anytime. We only got 9 cards in our deck. We are on the bad spot here, but we're just playing it. I still believe. maybe we can. Maybe we can. They don't have a Vaporeon here. This is pretty scary for us, but we still can win this. We can still win this. I think this is winnable. We need to find War Turtle or a Professor's Research here. We don't have a Professor's Research since our first turn. And we're just unlucky. Like we surrender now. We don't find any War Turtle or our Professors, which is very unlucky for us. Next game. We are going second, which is good for our Squirtle deck, but we don't have Squirtle in our lead. Though we are going second, so it's fine. Okay. We are against a Dragonite deck. This is usually a scary matchup, but I believe on Blastoise. Ten. We just need to draw our Professor's Research here, or just a Squirtle or Pokeball. We can rush the Squirtle by using the Pokemon communication, since we already have the Blastoise and War Turtle. So we're gonna try to bring back the Blastoise into our deck and get a Squirtle. And this way we can shuffle our deck too. And we find a Regice, which is not bad, because we can attack with Regice. They got the energy, which is bad for us. If they have an X speed here, they don't. Now we got the Squirtle. We will build the Squirtle first, since Regice is already have 1 energy. They're running red card, but it's okay. We have a Professor's Research in our deck, and we got it. Got it back with the Professor's Research. We got Misty. I'm going to put the energy on the Regice. To make it online. Then I'm gonna put the next energy on the Giratina, so we can attack on Regice immediately. I did that play because we have a Misty and we can rush it down with just 100 damage. I doubt they don't have I think we're going to Professor here first to fish out another Giratina, or that we are gonna use the Giant Cape on Giratina, so that Dragonites requires another hit on Giratina to KO it. And we're gonna retreat with it and start attacking with Regice. think we bring forward the Giratina. We still have one Giratina here. We're gonna play it to deter the Dragonite's Draco Meteor. And we're gonna use Misty here. Me too. My Blastoise is my favorite starter on the Kanto region. We still win this with Blastoise. We still got another potion. We need another potion here. To win the game. But this kinda rough because they got a Dragonair in the back. They misplay here because they evolved the Dragonite immediately instead of staying on the Dratini. And I think we win the game here.
Play on 3 months of Spotify Premium for 75 pesos now and cancel anytime. Music flowing. Download your favorite tracks and listen to them ad-free with Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
This is very good for us because we still win the game. Yes. Thank you for watching Cellular Do Bandido. I'm sorry if I can't reply on your chat immediately because I can't understand your language. But yes, I Google Translate it. And I agree with you, Blastoise is very tanky. That's why we are playing him now. That's an intense match for us. Maybe he forgot the Blastoise effect. And we are going first, and we are against maybe this a Darkrai deck or a Weavile deck. Let's play with the Dialga and Magneson. Yeah, I think that deck is very good Because Magnezone on itself is a very good card. Oh, you're from Brazil. Do you know Mega Mogwai? I heard that in Brazil there are many people who plays TCG because Brazilian loves to play card games and they are quite tough opponent. We're against fire type. I don't know if this Infernape or a Charizard, but we are going second, which is very good for us. I think we can lead with Regice. They are running Giratina and Infernape deck. They got a pretty good hand here. Do we miss T on Regice? I think we would not. We are going to save it for Squirtle. Yeah, I agree with you. Because card games on paper is a lot more expensive. I tried to play One Piece TCG, but yeah, it's not for me. They have it. This is pretty scary for us because they got Infernape immediately, and thankfully they red card us. We can reset our hand. And that's a bad draw. Maybe we can still win this. Agree. One Piece TCG is more popular now on Asia because it has a lot of good mechanics. But I hope Pocket has a rank game next patch or next expansion. We're gonna bring Squirtle in the front to chip out the Infernape. And we're gonna evolve into War Turtle, dealing 60 damage. Once we top deck a Professor or a Blastoise here, we can win the game. But yeah, I forgot the Dawn play here. Yeah, it's just a misplay of mine, but if we manage to get the Blastoise there, we can still win the game. And we're not. Okay, I think that's a lose. Yeah. I think I misplayed there. We can still buy time on the bench, but yeah, he has a good start. He got a good start. I'm planning to make this YouTube video. I'm just recording this, so Yeah. Agree. But Infernip on tournament is an average results. Got an average results on every tournament. Infernips needs a lot more cards, support cards to work. But Infernip is very good because it has a 0 retreat cost and a tanky body. We are against Choco and we're going second. We are against a steel type. This hand is very good compared to our last hand. Okay, man. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. They have Giovanni here. We just lost the game. We can bring back the War Turtle. I think we should retreat here. I think the right play is retreating with Squirtle. But yeah, I got greedy here. I'm gonna play the Reggie Ice. If he has Sabrina, we survive. But if he has Cyrus, we just can't do anything about it. I think he is running a Cyrus because Cyrus is a very good deck, a very good card. Yeah. But we still got here. Still got this, I think. As long as he don't have a scary Pokemon in the field. We will bring Giratina. And we're going to build our Regice. I think that's my misplay. Not running on Squirtle when he has good HP. But if we manage to get a Squirtle heal, maybe we can still play it. Maybe this is a Reggie Ice game. Got a Professor. I think Regice's crystal body should work on the second effect of the attack, but that's just me. Regice is very good here because we can still eliminate some Pokemon while building our Blastoise in the back. But this is pretty scary for us. I doubt they don't have another Cyrus. But still, this game is still playable for us. We're going to use more turtle. And we're gonna run with on Giratina. We're going to build the Blastoise at the back. If we manage to draw a Misty next turn, if we high rolled, we can still win this. But it's unlikely that they don't have a Cyrus. This is the time. Our Misty always miss. This is the type to get one. We still have another turn. We can still win this, I think. Because their Magnezone is only 160. And we can one-shot it with Blastoise. But this is scary. They're hoarding electric energy, but they have a Magnezone in their hand. I think that's my misplay, but this game is very winnable. Yeah. Well played. I think if I just play that game really well, we can win that despite facing Magnezone. But round 3.
Play on 3
We are
months for
against a fire
75
type
pesos
deck.
now and cancel anytime. Keep your music
And we're
flowing.
going second,
Download your
which
favorite
is
tracks
very
and
good
listen
for
to them
us.
ad-free with Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
Because Squirtle line is a very good second turn. Because they curve perfectly. I think we are gonna use professors here. And we're gonna use Pokeball. I think we should use the Pokeball first, then the Professor, but that's my misplay. I'm going to grid this game because Infernape is much faster than us. We're gonna be aggressive as we can because they are faster than us. We're gonna play Giratina here. Then we use Potion. Play around on Cyrus. I'm just bite at coin flips. But we're gonna retreat. But I poorly play my starting hand. I'm not good at playing and streaming simultaneously. He's using Sabrina to force us. I think he has Infernape in hand. If he has Infernape in hand, we're gonna force him to play it, and we're gonna build the Regice so that if he kills the Squirtle next round, we have a Regice ready. And he has it. I think if he has a Cyrus, We can still win this if Regice managed to hit him. But if he doesn't have it, we still got this game. We just need War Turtle and then we buy time. I don't know why he don't want. Maybe he is afraid on the swing. He is running a Moltres. We're gonna put the Regice on the active spot. So that if he has a Dawn, he is forced to use it. But we're not gonna play this Squirtle. Since he cannot Dawn and we just need a potion here to secure our Blastoise. But this is a good game for us despite me playing poorly on the early game. And he flips 3 heads. I think we just pro smash here. If he's Sabrina, he's Sabrina. If he's Cyrus. But I doubt he is using 2 Sabrina here. He has Cyrus, so playing this basic card is not going to matter. We need potion here. We can one-shot it with Blastoise. We need potion and Great Cape here. But we still win this, I think. Because of Regice's heroic act. We need potion to not tie this game. We need potion or a professor here. There we go. And we win the game with a 160. Regice, the MVP. I think that's a good game, despite me fumbling around. Try. We are against a fighting with a Regice lead. We are going first. Do we miss the Regice? I think we can. Just for... Since our Misty doesn't work on our Squirtle, maybe we could try it on Regice. Maybe I'm just bad on coin flips. All of my Misty are duds. Rampardos is very scary Pokemon. We're gonna use Professor here. We need a Pokemon. And we don't find it. But we're gonna try to hit this Taurus back. Never mind. He has but we have a potion here. Maybe we can. Do I cape here to avoid the Giovanni? Are they running Giovanni? But to be safe, we're gonna use the cape here. They are fishing for Cranidos. We're still in the game. We just need a Squirtle here. And we're going to run on the R Giratina to delay our opponent. And we just need to find our Blastoise. We just need to buy time here. And we're gonna we're facing two Rampardos potentially. Maybe we can play another Giratina here. So that we can retreat it. And buy time. We will Pokemon Communication our War Turtle. Or do we have another Pokeball? I think our Squirtle, we should put it back because we don't drew any Pokeball here. But we got Blastoise, which is very good for us. I think we should retreat it, the Giratina, and put the another Giratina in the active spot to buy time. But this is a very scary matchup for us. If they don't have it, they don't have it. But I poorly played this game. You use a Sabrina? I'm gonna bring the Giratina with full HP. What? We can still win this. I'm gonna play another Squirtle here and gonna potion the Blastoise in case they have a Cyrus, but I doubt they have another copy of it. But we can still win this. It's now or never. Misty, this is the time. One. Only one. Not bad. Do we have a second Sabrina? Can we retreat with Blastoise here? Or this is just a risky play? Riskier play? But I want to test this out. We can go for a tie, but we can win with this riskier play. I think we should go for a tie. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? If we retreat, this is a tie. But if we retreat on Blastoise, we attack for 40, 170, 130. Then we put, yeah, I think going for a tie is the right play. I don't know what was I thinking. That's a very good match. But as you can see, Regice is very good PIF Pokemon. Sunny. Second. We're going second against an electric type. Do we use Squirtle? I think not. Giratina is the safer play. This is a Dragonite deck. Making a Squirtle a lead is much better here, so we can aggro that Dratini. But putting Squirtle on the bench is much safer because we don't know the opponent's deck. So when you play this deck, always be cautious on the energy of the opponent. And we have the line here. We just need to build the Squirtle at the back. We managed to find Dradagon. I don't know how to pronounce the Dradagon or Drudagon. Let me go Misty. Maybe we can get some good RNG here. One, two, three. Let's go. We're going to put the energy on the water tail. And we're just gonna end our turn. Just like that. But if we red card here, maybe we are on the top spot. Thank you, Misty. He pivots, which is the right play. I'm gonna use the Pokemon communication on Squirtle to get a Giratina or a Regice here. And we don't have it, though we are on a lead here. With our 200 HP Blastoise back to 180. If they have another X speed, they can buy time here. Just play another Dradagon and then put the energy on Dratini. And that he can still retreat. He needs Dragonair here. If he doesn't have it, we just win the game. Ten. He uses Leaf. This still a pretty close match if he has a Dragonair in hand. He doesn't have it. Sometimes Misty gives you a insta win. Sometimes she doesn't. Most of the time. I think this will be our last game, the next game. I hope we can find meta decks to properly test Blastoise. But our matches is very good because we managed to come back despite playing poorly and having a bad hand. You're against Kim Taeyong. We're going second, which is very good. A fighting deck. Do we lead with Squirtle Hill? Since we got a War Turtle. I think we should. Maybe this is a Garchomp deck. Hitmonlee. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. When I see a fighting energy, I always think about Hitmonlee because it's quite oppressing for our deck. Since we can't move our Giratina without investing an energy to it. And we're just gonna play here. And end our turn. We need Professor or Pokemon Communication here. Any kind of draw. Man, this is a Gallade deck. We need to rush him. We need to rush him. This is a Gallade deck. This is quite scary for us. Oh no. Do we run? I think we should run. We are going to build the Regice first. Since he has a... I don't know, man. This is a tough spot because he can kick us on with Hitmonlee. But if we don't retreat, he might kill. He might kill us with Gallade. So I think we should retreat here. If he managed to pivot on Hitmonlee, so be it. We need Blastoise. We just need to hit first. Using leaf. He may use the hit only. Yep. That's right. It's going to kick us to death. We're gonna use here to draw another Squirtle. But we're gonna build the Regice here. Just to mind games him. I don't know how much can Gallade deal. But we're gonna use Misty on the Squirtle. 1, which is very good. And we're gonna evolve our water then. Then we are going to put the Regice in the front. And we must cross match the Hitmonlee. $20, $60, $130. You can deal $130. Maybe he will pivot on the other Hitmonlee, but that's fine. We were gonna put the energy on the another War Turtle, and we're gonna kill this Hitmonlee. He's bringing the Gallade in. This is quite scary for us, but $10, $20, $130. Then $90, $110. We're gonna bring the War Turtle in. I think we should not evolve the Blastoise here so that he would not retreat with Gallade. Do we have Cyrus here? We can still buy time here because of the Giratina. He pivots. This is tough for us because if he has Cyrus, he is likely we would lose the game. I think I missed it on the front War Turtle so that we have option which one we evolve to Blastoise. And we splash here his Hitmonlee.
Hit play on 3 months of Spotify Premium.
The
for
problem
75
on the
pesos
card
now
like
and cancel
Alakazam
anytime.
and
Keep your
Gallade,
music
opponent
flowing.
can play
Download
around
your
their
favorite tracks and listen to
ability.
them ad-free with Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
No, he just spreading attack, which is very useless because we get War Turtle and another War Turtle that we can't evolve right now. I think we put him on a checkmate here. Regice is such a good Pokemon for this deck because we can still damage, we can still put a lot of pressure despite not having no EX on the board. $150. Now we win the game with War Turtle. Let's go. Thank you, Misty. And that's a quite a good and close match. I think that's our last game. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
Careful now. This thing's powerful.
Bye-bye.